Welcome to the Cookbook Club. Today it is February and we are launching a brand new cookbook for this month. Today we're going to be making angel food cake with some macerated strawberries and whipped cream on the top. And we're going to talk about our cookbook club, our cookbook pick for this month. Welcome to the Amy Learns to Cook kitchen. Okay, if you've never seen how an angel food cake works, it might be kind of surprising to you. So an angel food cake is a cake that has no leavening in it. So it doesn't have any baking powder. It doesn't have any baking soda. It has no yeast. Nothing to make it rise, right? It rises because we're going to foam up some egg whites. And the egg whites rise, kind of like a meringue, right? Mm-hmm. So it has a different kind of pan that you use, and I'll show you how this works. So this is an angel food cake pan. Some people call it a tube pan. And when you're looking for one of these, there's two things that you want the pan to have, right? You want the pan to have these little legs on it, because when the cake comes out of the oven, there has been no leavening to set the cake up. So it will flatten in your pan, right? So you need to invert the cake and let it cool in the pan upside down, right? So the pan, if you don't have one that has legs, you have your tube here and you're going to put it over a wine bottle, right? And that's going to hold it upside down. That way the cake, when it starts to collapse on itself, right? It's going to collapse up instead of down, right? So you'll still have your tall standing cake. If you have a pan like this, it has little feet on it. So when we invert it, it's going to be here, right? So it's going to be sitting upside down on the little feet. We don't have to put it on a bottle like you would if it doesn't have any legs. You also kind of want a pan that has this removable insert. And the reason is we do not want to grease this pan. If we grease it, it will not have any sides to climb up on to rise. It doesn't have a chemical leavener in it, which would rise the cake and it could overcome the fact that it's greasy in there, right? You actually want an angel food cake to stick to the sides because it climbs up the side of the pan. Otherwise, you will not get any lift to it. So it's kind of difficult sometimes to get them out of the pan, right? So at least at a minimum, if you can take this out, right, it makes it easier. So we're just going to take a knife, we're going to run it around the outside edge, and we will be able to presumably get it out easier. The only thing we have to cut it off is at the bottom, right? It makes it a lot easier. So when you get one of these, I'll put links down to this in the description of this, but just make sure you get one that has these legs and a pop-out center, right? So the first thing we need to do is macerate our strawberries. This is going to be our topping. And I'll show you why we do that, and we got to get them in the fridge while the cake is being made. So let me go grab those. Okay, what's up with macerating strawberries, right? Basically, we're going to be taking our strawberries, we're going to slice them, and we're going to be coating them in sugar, and we're going to put them in the fridge. This allows a little bit of liquid to come out. It'll give us a little juiciness. It'll increase the sweetness of the strawberries. So this is not exactly strawberry season, but we were able to get some. Some of these... Not cheap. During the summer, we can go to the store and get flats, and that's amazing. So we're just going to cut the top off and we're going to slice the strawberries. These are going to be going on top. So this is a good way actually to make the angel food cake with this, because it's similar to like a strawberry shortcake, but because it's a fat-free cake, it's a little bit healthier. I guess you could say.
So they start putting whipped cream on it.
Yeah, from not using like a pound cake or, you know, like those Twinkie looking cakes in the grocery store. So we're going to go ahead and slice all these. And I'm putting them in here. This is a batter bowl, but I want to sort of figure out how much we have here when I sweeten them. So let me finish these up. Okay, so this is about 4 cups of strawberries. You want 2 to 4 tablespoons of sugar per cup of strawberries. It really depends on how sweet your strawberries are. We'll have to taste them.
Ours are tasting pretty good right now. They're definitely strawberries.
They're tasting good even though it's wintertime. So let's start out.
Maybe you don't want to go too sugary on them because then you'll cover the flavor.
Yeah. Depends on how sweet you want them to be.
Why?
That was 3 tablespoons. 4 tablespoons. So that's a tablespoon a cup. Not 2 to 4.
No, but
some people like their stuff really sweet.
It's kind of like when you make a jam. You know, some people are so used to so much sugar you can't taste the fruit.
Yeah, I cut about half of the. You can put a little lemon juice if you want to in here. We're just going to leave it like this. So we're going to cover these and put them in the fridge.
Do you have a certain time you like to let them sit, like a half hour?
Yeah, at least a half hour. But, that was good. But we're going to be baking our cake, so it'll be plenty of time. So let me do that, and let me get the ingredients for the cake. Okay, so we have our stand mixer here. We are going to put our egg whites in here. A ton of egg whites. And we're going to start out beating them until they're foamy. No. Okay, that looks foamy. So we're going to add some salt. And we're going to add some cream of tartar. And we're going to beat these to soft pinks. So I think we're at soft pink. So we're going to add the vanilla in here. And then we're going to slowly add the sugar until we get to stiff peaks. Woo! Let's see where we're at here. I think we're at stiff peaks. Yep. So see how these peak up and stay up? That's stiff peaks. So we have a small amount of flour here, just 1 cup. And we're going to be sifting, oh, this is cake flour. We're going to be sifting and folding right over this. Going to do it in maybe like thirds. I'm just going to fold you one to just slowly incorporate that flour, going around like this and in, keeping it from deflating these beautiful egg whites. Whoa!
Well, you might as well get it finished, right? Get her done.
Get her almost done. Fold them through. You want the low protein cake flour. along with sifting it so it's nice and light and fluffy. Time to put it in the pan. Okay, so we have our pan here. I got the insert in here. You don't want to grease this, like I said before, because you want it to climb the edges. Oops, I got a little flour in here. I didn't mix up all the way. I figured that would happen.
Well, if you put enough strawberries on there, I won't tell anybody.
It's very fluffy and puffy. This pan is halfway full anyway.
Be careful, baby.
Whoop.
Yeah, you're spelling it.
Ah!
You're more, boo-boo.
Trying here.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to rise a lot.
No.
I'm just gonna spread it a little bit with the back of a spoon, just so it's even. So this is going in the oven, and when we get it back out, we're gonna have to flip it upside down. So we'll be back. Okay, so here is our angel food cake, and we have to turn it over.
And you have to hurry because he sinks fast.
Yeah. Ooh, okay.
Okay.
So he is hanging
Okay.
like this. So you want it like that. So instead of sinking this way, if it's going to sink, it'll sink this way. Right? Up to the top. No.
Right. So sink up. But he's not going to detach though, correct? Like right now, that because your pan has a split function to it, it's not going to kaboom.
I mean, if it does, then it does, right?
The only way with our pan, he's only going to fall about 1/4 of an inch.
Yeah.
So
we're going to let it sit here till it cools. We'll release it from the pan, and we'll be able to slice it. I'll just make. Do you want whipped cream on yours? Yeah.
I mean, I don't need it.
Maybe, maybe not, right?
Well, we might get some whipped cream soon anyways, right?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yay. It's looking good. Okay, so the cake is all cooled off. I took a little nap there. If I just press this, what can I... I think I need to take a little knife and go around the edge.
Mm-hmm.
It looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Smells good.
Nothing little strawberries can't hurt, huh?
Eric is sitting here. He's got his chops going.
What would you do?
Do I go around here too?
Oh, I don't know.
I think I should because, well, ultimately I will have to do that to get the bottom part out.
All right. Ooh, something's coming out. It's a lie. It's a cake.
Woo!
Oh.
Now I gotta get it off of here.
I was gonna say, how do you do that? You got fried on the bottom?
Yes. Oh, you just cut a piece from the bottom. You don't feel like worrying.
Trying.
Let's go.
Okay, some of it broke off.
Some of it stuck. That's not good. You didn't see that.
I saw nothing.
Anyway. You didn't see that. See? Didn't happen.
Ooh.
It didn't happen.
Looks good to me.
There, folks, is an angel food cake. So let me go get the strawberries and we'll have us a little treat.
Yeah.
Okay, we didn't do any whipped cream. We might do some tomorrow. We have another piece.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to, I'm using a serrated knife, I think. Just because it's pillowy.
Oh.
And that's our cake. A little beat up on the bottom. And we're going to go ahead and do another piece here. Pillowy cake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we're going to give us a little bit of strawberry on here. That's what Eric's waiting for, is a strawberry. Whoa.
Oh.
You can top it with some whipped cream. We'll do that tomorrow. There you go.
Oh. Thank you, Boo-Boo.
You're welcome.
Happy February.
Yeah. Give me some little juice here.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to take a taste? Okay, I'm going to take a taste. Strawberries are delicious.
Yeah, they definitely sweetened up the strawberries.
And here's the cake with a little bit of juice on it. So good. It's the perfect angel food cake.
Cake is a little sweet, but not overly sweet.
Yeah. So good.
And it sponges up that juice really good.
So if you want a little lighter version of strawberry shortcake, use the angel food. Even if you don't make your own, just buy one at the store. They're so good. I think some of the ones you get at the store have like a imitation flavor to it. This is so good.
Yeah, it's not the imitation of this one.
Wow. Thanks, Fannie. And Marion. This is fantastic. Soft, pillowy. It's everything that an angel food cake should be. Thanks for joining me on my way to finish my cake. I hope you enjoyed this.